I'm still shaking with anger as I recall the moment I confronted the guy who hit my family's van and just took off. I was driving my family home from a Sunday dinner when this reckless driver rear-ended us at a stop sign. My kids were screaming in the backseat, my wife was frantically calling 911, and I was trying to process what just happened. The other driver, a young guy in a 2003 Ford Ranger, just put his truck in reverse and sped away. I was in shock, but my wife's quick thinking helped us get the license plate number. Fast forward a few days, I'm still fuming about the whole incident, and I decide to post about it on social media. That's when I see a post from the same guy who hit us, bragging about how he got away with it, and asking if he's the asshole for leaving the scene. My blood is boiling as I read his nonchalant account of the incident, downplaying the damage and making jokes about being drunk. I feel betrayed that he's showing no remorse, no apology, just a careless attitude towards the harm he could have caused. The trigger for me is when he mentions that he had about 8 beers before driving and even had more in his glove box, like it's something to be proud of. I start to wonder how many times he's done this before, how many people he's put in harm's way. I decide to confront him, to make him understand the severity of his actions. I start by commenting on his post, calling him out for his recklessness, and asking him how he'd feel if the roles were reversed. He responds with a sarcastic comment, saying I'm overreacting and that it was just a minor fender bender. That's when I lose it. I tell him that he's not just an asshole, he's a menace to society, and that I'm going to make sure he faces the consequences. I share the video footage of the incident, which clearly shows his license plate and his truck speeding away. I also share the police report, which details the damage to our van and the witness statements. The final nail in the coffin is when I reveal that I've been in touch with his insurance company, and they're going to be canceling his policy due to his reckless behavior. His response is to try to delete his posts and deny everything, but it's too late. The evidence is out there. I feel a sense of satisfaction, knowing that he's been held accountable for his actions. As I look back on the whole ordeal, I realize that it's not just about the damage to our van, it's about the principle, it's about standing up for what's right. I'm just glad that no one was seriously hurt, and that justice has been served. The guy who hit us learned a hard lesson, and I hope that he'll think twice before getting behind the wheel drunk again.